Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. The soul that sees beauty may sometimes walk alone. Behavior is the mirror in which everyone shows their image. Correction does much, but encouragement does more. None are more hopelessly enslaved than those who falsely believe they are free. There are only two lasting bequests we can hope to give our children. One of these is roots, the other, wings. Every day we should hear at least one little song, read one good poem, see one exquisite picture, and, if possible, speak a few sensible words. The way you see people is the way you treat them, and the way you treat them is what they become. Magic is believing in yourself. If you can do that, you can make anything happen. As soon as you trust yourself, you will know how to live. He is happiest, be he king or peasant, who finds peace in his home. Let everyone sweep in front of his own door, and the whole world will be clean. Dream no small dreams, for they have no power to move the hearts of men. The decline of literature indicates the decline of a nation. Thinking is easy, acting is difficult, and to put one's thoughts into action is the most difficult thing in the world. Being brilliant is no great feat if you respect nothing. Nothing is worth more than this day. All theory, dear friend, is gray, but the golden tree of life springs ever green. There is nothing insignificant in the world. It all depends on the point of view. Love does not dominate, it cultivates. Life is the childhood of our immortality. The hardest thing to see is what is in front of your eyes. A person hears only what they understand. Many people take no care of their money till they come nearly to the end of it, and others do just the same with their time. In nature we never see anything isolated, but everything in connection with something else which is before it, beside it, under it and over it. The coward only threatens when he is safe. Life belongs to the living, and he who lives must be prepared for changes. In the realm of ideas, everything depends on enthusiasm. In the real world, all rests on perseverance. We always have time enough, if we will but use it aright. Thinking is more interesting than knowing, but less interesting than looking. All the knowledge I possess everyone else can acquire, but my heart is all my own. Beauty is a manifestation of secret natural laws, which otherwise would have been hidden from us forever. The mediator of the inexpressible is the work of art. The man with insight enough to admit his limitations comes nearest to perfection. If I love you, what business is it of yours? Few people have the imagination for reality. To rule is easy, to govern difficult. Ignorant men raise questions that wise men answered 1,000 years ago. I do not know myself, and God forbid that I should. The person born with a talent they are meant to use will find their greatest happiness in using it. A man's manners are a mirror in which he shows his portrait. Nothing is more terrible than to see ignorance in action. I love those who yearn for the impossible. Love and desire are the spirit's wings to great deeds. Divide and rule, the politician cries. Unite and lead, is watchword of the wise. What is important in life is life, and not the result of life. What is not started today is never finished tomorrow. Everybody wants to be somebody, nobody wants to grow. One can be instructed in society, one is inspired only in solitude. Beauty is everywhere a welcome guest. A really great talent finds its happiness in execution. I call architecture frozen music. Music is either sacred or secular. The sacred agrees with its dignity, and here has its greatest effect on life, an effect that remains the same through all ages and epochs. Secular music should be cheerful throughout. Wisdom is found only in truth. Nothing shows a man's character more than what he laughs at. A useless life is an early death. It is not doing the thing we like to do, but liking the thing we have to do, that makes life blessed. All intelligent thoughts have already been thought. What is necessary is only to try to think them again. The Christian religion, though scattered and abroad, will in the end gather itself together at the foot of the cross. The deed is everything, the glory is not. Nature knows no pause in progress and development, and attaches her curse on all inaction. Girls we love for what they are, young men for what they promise to be. Do not give in too much to feelings. An overly sensitive heart is an unhappy possession on this shaky earth. If God had wanted me otherwise, He would have created me otherwise. Plunge boldly into the thick of life, and seize it where you will, it is always interesting. Know thyself? If I knew myself I would run away. Character develops itself in the stream of life. One must ask children and birds how cherries and strawberries taste. The human mind will not be confined to any limits. The best government is that which teaches us to govern ourselves. Live dangerously and you live right. If you treat an individual as if he were what he ought to be and could be, he will become what he ought to be and could be.